Good afternoon, Evolution family. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. It's a little bit after 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm Jose Lambert of Art to Travel Service, and I want to welcome you to the Art to Travel Wednesday training. These trainings are for everyone across Europe, the UK, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand. You can use these techniques also it's not just for the USA, although we are going to be concentrating on USA locations. But you can use this because people do travel by car in Australia and in Europe and in Mexico. So we want you to use these ideas because today what we're going to be talking about, and it kind of fits hand in hand with how much you book Expedia Tap, is we're talking about road trips and staycations for the fall as we get into this season. And it's starting. I mean, we're in October right now. It just happened. Today was October 2nd. Look at that already. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good. How are you, Jose?
Good. Let me ask you, how was the 1 o'clock the supplier webinar training with David Evans and Expedia Tap?
It was wonderful. We had a really great amount of agents there. Great presentation, and also he gave away 2,500 worth of Expedia Tap rewards
Whoa.
to 4 travel agents
Whoa.
that joined live.
Wow. Now, if you missed that, if you missed it, it's right here on this Facebook page. Go back and review it. You know, we're giving you the best in the business, the best BDMs and suppliers that are out there for you. So when we get these people in here and you have an opportunity to sit down and, watch them live, that you can ask questions in real life, that's when you should do it. But if you don't have that opportunity, you can still review it right here on this Facebook page. Now, as we get into the training, all right, I also want to let you know about this. If you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me at the end of the presentation. That way you can share this information with your other team members that you work with, okay, that are in your Evolution family, and say, hey, you know what? Jose talked about this because this is coming up. All right, what you should be doing now is book late fall, holiday, spring. Look at spring of 2025. Start booking that now. If you've got special events, if you've got a destination wedding, a reunion, a blah, 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 get on that now. Get on it now. Because again, the spring breakers and that week, Easter week and all that month of March, that's when it happens. So get on that. If you got late fall, good luck. I don't know. I mean, Vegas sells out for New Year's. So, the holidays, everything. If you got clients, family members, friends, oh yeah, they were talking about going to this or going to Tucson or going to book it now. It's, if you're waiting for the airline price went down. No, that ain't gonna happen. Do you like that, Amanda? I do my own thing now, with
Yeah. Your own sound effects.
the clouds parted and Delta Airlines dropped its price. That's not gonna happen. Book it now. All right, let's go to the next slide. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this. Fall road trips and beautiful, huh? Look at that. We're going to show you some places today. Fall is the perfect time to take a road trip in the United States. The temperature is cooler than the summer, but as it gets cold, as the winter is coming. Throughout the country, you can see trees, foliage changing into beautiful colors as you travel through some scenic destinations. The magnificent views are just one of the many reasons to take road trips and staycations. Now, here's the thing. We were just talking about this before we came on. Amanda and I were saying, a lot of people drive for Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people that do that, and they go far. I mean, we're talking, from California to Missouri. That's far. That's a long drive. That's a long road trip. So again, these are some tips that you can help your clients with, make some commission, book some great hotels, and offer them some really great insights into these places that they're going to stop at and visit with. Okay? Here's the thing. If you've got a family that's going to, let's say he's going from LA, a family's going from Los Angeles to St. Louis, Missouri. All right? And some of the people in this party, they've never been to St. Louis, Missouri, but they're going to go visit Uncle Bob and Aunt Mary. Okay? You can always book, Expedia Tap things to do, a hop on, hop off tour, all kinds of stuff that you can book for them, the hotel, everything. So just keep that in mind. That's one of the things that you want to keep in mind. Again, if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me at the end of the presentation. Let's go to the next slide. Here are some locations that, I think that's what's coming up next. Oh yeah, daily current travel status. Agents, stay informed. Monitor your news. Especially, look what happened last week. Look what happened last week, you guys. I mean, we talked to you about it. We try to get you prepared for it as best we can. But you got to be on that if you've got clients. And I understand. I understand that, you got your kids, your wife, you're running around taking care. You got your business that you're working. So it's hard to find the news, The thing is, in Iowa City, the local weather is not going to give you what it is in Jamaica or Punta Cana or Cancun, where your clients are going. That's why we offer you like Zoom.earth and these other tools so you are informed to give that information to your clients. Check destination weather. What we talked about last week. Check roads and highways and websites. Check U.S. travel alerts. Even though I say CDC alerts, but there are places around the United States where that stuff is still around. And if you don't know what the policy is there going as we go into the holidays, that may change. So, it's like be on top of it. The more you're on top of it, the more you can inform your client, your family member, your friends that are going like from here to Vancouver. Okay, well, maybe Vancouver, here's the weather, here's this, found out that, oh, yeah, when you go in public, you might have to wear a mask here and there. Here's the AAA fall road trips. The top 10 places, according to AAA, for fall road trips: Southern New England, Northern Arizona canyons. Now, Amanda, did David get a chance to talk about the doing a road trip around the Four Corners and doing Arizona?
He did. He had a picture of the Four Corners. He talked a little bit about it, and he also talked about the Native American lands and how you can go and visit them as well.
Yeah, like Flagstaff is huge. Here, that's where what David was talking about was right here. Really picturesque. The Natchez Trace Parkway, Hershey, Pennsylvania, Dutch Country, Southern Arizona, Southern California, Southern Oregon coast. Now, Amanda, you went to school here, correct?
Yes, I did. It was more like mid-Oregon coast, but still gorgeous. I mean, anywhere in Oregon is great because it rains all the time, so there's wonderful waterfalls and trees and hiking, a lot of outdoor activities. There, and the coast is gorgeous. It's not to go in, it's to look at, and it's pretty.
Yeah. And then we have Vegas to national parks to Vegas.
Yes.
This is really big and popular.
And there's the Grand Canyon. You can do Vegas, cross Hoover Dam, go to the Grand Canyon.
There's some great stuff there. It's the Smoky Mountains and the Grand Pacific Northwest. Okay, so there is just a bunch of stuff. Now, tomorrow, during Destination Specialists, what we're going to show you is scary, spooky places, because we're now in October and they have every weekend's going to be spooky houses and places to go and see. So we're going to show you some of the 10 top places in the United States. Some are on the East Coast, some are on the West Coast, some of them are in the center, but you should go try to these places. And we got a really funny video I want to show you from Universal Halloween Horror Nights. It's pretty funny, but I think you'll enjoy it. But it's really, and this is I always consider Halloween and this time of year like it's the very first holiday of the season. Because that's when people are on the road, people are doing things, family get-togethers, this and that, and it's Halloween and stuff. All right, so that's what that is all about. Let's go to the next slide. Go the extra mile, more commission. Book additional events for more commission. That's it right there. That is it. Book additional events for more commission. Transfers, city tours, wine and food tours. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of stuff, especially during staycations. China was just in here talking about how she did a staycation once, and it was at the W in Brentwood. She goes, the place was empty. Because in Los Angeles, at Christmas time, everybody leaves town. Same thing in New York. In New York at Christmas time, well, that's different. New York but a lot of people leave New York. And that's what happened. And she got a great deal at the W in Brentwood. I mean, a great deal. And she said she got spot treatments, everything, because that's what I'm talking about. By using a staycation, wine and food tours, museums, amusement parks, zip line, ATV, jet skis. Use things to do, Viator, room res, golden tickets. All right, this is a big one too. Going to shows and concerts and sports tickets. That's huge during the holidays. I don't know how many people want to go and watch their football team play, the Raiders. Denver, going to Vegas to play the Raiders. That's always a big game. And that's huge. You're in Vegas. And there's plenty of things to do there. Again, you want to use Expedia Tap, Viator, Room Res for all of these. You got plenty of places to book this in. But that's what I'm talking about. You use that. If you're going to Vegas so if they're going to that game and they're staying at the Bellagio, Say, hey, you ever done, we've shown you tons of stuff to do there. You ever done the hop on, hop off of Vegas? You ever done the helicopter ride? You ever done the, seeing the lights of Vegas at night? That's all commissionable. Okay, next slide. Connect with your clients, inform and assist and be knowledgeable. Now, this is one of the things about this, is when you work with your clients and show them how to do this properly, they will appreciate you more. Now, one of the things about staycation, though, is you better start knowing about your area and about bringing inbound business. What, Jose? I can? Yeah. If you live in Las Vegas, you're an agent in Las Vegas, I would definitely be working on bringing inbound business. Yeah. Uncle Charlie that lives in Pittsburgh, who's never been to Vegas. Uncle Phil that's down in, Georgia. I've never been to Las Vegas. Get him over there. You're bringing inbound business. Inform and assist, be knowledgeable. Now, this is the time when you connect with your clients and say, okay, you're going on a road trip. Let me help you. Let me help you get this squared away. Your family for it. Because you guys are so busy, you don't have time to get it down right. So let me help you. All right, let's go to the next slide. And this is how you connect with them and keep connecting. I'm not saying that you got to call them up every day and every night, but just every couple of weeks, just say, hey, how you doing? Don't ask about, are you interested for another? No, you say, how are the kids? How are the kids? Hey, thank you for letting me use the pictures that you were on your cruise. I put them on my website. People really like them on my Facebook page. That's what I'm saying. Next slide. Here we go. Plan ahead. Now, you sit down with the client, and now we have fun. Let's map out our route. Let's plan ahead. Make an itinerary with the client. Okay, so you're going from LA to St. Louis, Missouri. Let's figure it out. Map the road, avoid detours, unexpected closures. Place is cheap with fuel. Stick to plan route. Don't go off some And now there's plenty of websites and maps and things that you can use. The Google Map is great. You can download that. The Maps app on your phone. They'll tell you exactly how to get there. So start using that. But sit down and say, okay, you're going to St. Louis. You're going to be there for 5 days. Do you want to do anything? Well, I don't never know. I've never done that. They have tours there. They have breweries. They have the great baseball park. They have, keep it going. Let's go to the next slide. Plan ahead. Travel cafe. In your travel cafe, did you see that, Amanda? Travel cafe. I just said travel cafe.
Travel cafe.
In the travel cafe, they have travel alerts and information in your resources. That's why we say to you, check your travel cafe all the time, especially if you've got people going to, the all-inclusive resorts. But you should be checking that. There's a lot of newsworthy things in there, so check that out for all alerts and everything else, okay? Let's go ahead to the next slide. Travel cafe. Car rentals. During the COVID time, there was a real shortage on car rentals and the prices were really high. Well, now that's changed. And the car rentals are back and they are readily available. The problem here is that the inventory goes quickly. So if you have, let's say you're traveling for Thanksgiving weekend and you're going to Montana, you're going to Idaho to go visit the Johnsons, okay? And you arrive in Boise and you've requested a Ford Expedition. Well, if you get there too late, Ford Expedition may not be there. So again, make sure the reservation is strong. Make sure that the payment's already been done. If you've made the payment, usually 9 times out of 10, they will allow that. You can't pay it fully off, but you put a deposit down on it, and that you should get that. But that's the problem here during these times, especially during the holidays. What you expect that you ordered may not be there when you get there. And that goes across the United States, across Europe also, and in Mexico and wherever the car rentals are, because the holidays are the most, everybody thinks that it's only the United States. No, everybody thinks, Thanksgiving only happens in the USA. Yeah, it does, but the rest of the planet, okay, because we have such much air traffic, it affects all world traffic on that week. So again, during the holidays, there's a lot of people flying around, not just people in the United States, Mexico, UK, Australia. There's tons of people going on cruises and this and this and da. And car rentals are readily available and they're very affordable now. And some of these have specials. So take advantage of it. And this is commissionable also. Okay? And here's the other thing about, you want to use this on a road trip. Suggest to the client, say, you know what, Mr. Client? Instead of putting that mileage on your BMW and your Mercedes, why don't we rent a car for the week? And that way you can just, oh, wow, that'd be a great idea. A brand new car. Wow, that would be fun. See? Suggest that. Okay, instead of putting that mileage on the car, on the family car, you have that for a week and it's better, and you make commission on it. Safety travel kits, this is for families, but even also for just couples and stuff, because you never know what's going to happen when you're on the road, especially if you don't know the road. Like I said, if you've never driven from LA to St. Louis, you're going to encounter some different vistas and think, oh, I've never been on this way. This is all new to me. So get this, okay? Make sure you have that in your car. All right, let's go to the next line. My mom bought me mine, by the way. Just wanna- she got it at Walmart. You got to put this in your car right now. I went, okay, Mom, all right. Bring your own snacks and drinks. What a way to save money. I mean, I just, and because on the road, sometimes these places are expensive. I know in Southern California, getting a water or something like that, it's pretty high now. When I'm even in Tehachapi, it's like $2 for a bottle of water now. I mean, I'm like, because that's Tehachapi. But again, this will help the economy of the trip, and you won't be stopping to eat so much, and you'll be on the road that much more. So, and also this will calm the kids down and everything else if you have the proper drinks for your children and stuff. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. Love this one. Explore a new destination. When you sit down with the client and stuff, okay, so you're going to the Grand Canyon. While you're there, have you been there before? Yeah, I've been to the Grand Canyon before. Great. Why don't you go to Sedona? Oh, I've never been there. See? You offer a suggestion. I'm going to show you a way to do that too. I'm going to show you a way to do that here in a moment. I have a map that I'm going to put up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just give me a minute on this, okay? Let's go to the next slide. Fall Staycations. This is the Phoenician Resort in Phoenix. Very, very hoity-toity resort. I mean, we're talking 5, 6, 7-star resort. In the summer, they're dead. It's so hot. Nobody comes to Phoenix. Okay, in the summer, they're dead. They offer great staycation prices where you can go there and really enjoy this place. Really enjoy it. And most of the people that go here, they know what it's like. They don't do activities during the day. All that stuff happens at night. They go out to the swimming pool at night and they enjoy it, and this is an incredible, incredible experience. You can do this in your home, around your area, anywhere in the United States. Oh, well, I'm going to get to that one in a minute. But here, I have some notes on this one here. Hold on. Okay. Staycation trends might be the perfect way to address the growing demand for national travel. Let's deep into the definition of this trend and find out why it is relevant today for every traveler advisor worldwide. Again, use this. Again, also use this as you start to know your area. And let's say that okay, your family's in Los Angeles. Everybody's coming in for the holidays. Everybody. Oh my God, we got my uncles and my aunts and everybody's coming in. Where am I going to put them? Where they can really enjoy that. Okay. That's another thing. And so what you're doing is you're booking staycations for them because they're coming to your place, but you're going to put them up in hotels and stuff because your house is already packed. So everybody can enjoy the holidays and have fun. So you're going to need to know the inventory. You're going to need to know your area. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in a second. Let's go to the next slide. So what is a staycation? What is it specifically? Ta-da. There we go. Come on. All right. What does staycation mean? A vacation spent in one's home country rather than abroad, or one spent at home and involving day trips to local attractions, also booking overnight stays at local area hotels, Airbnb, etc. So that's your definition of what a staycation is. Okay? Let's go to the next slide. Importance of staycations. Clients, travel locally. Increase your knowledge of your area, region, and state. Know local activities, events for more commissions. This is important. As much as you want to learn about the cruise lines and the Mediterranean, and oh yeah, I want to be a specialist in Hawaii, get to know your area and your region. Around any place in the United States, I will show you this. If I take a round circle of where you live right now, in a 2-hour radius of where you live right now, I will find a golf course. I will find a resort. I will find a spa. I will find other vacation resorts and things, theme parks, water parks, anywhere in the United States. Anywhere. I don't care. fancy hotels, Four Seasons, Ritz-Carlton. You have it. Now get to know it. Know your area. So when you have this, or if you have that rich uncle that's coming into town, you know that hotel. You're a travel advisor. Go in with your card and say, listen, I'm an Archer Evolution travel agent. Here's my affiliate card. The next time you have a site inspection, I'd love to have it walk around your property. Same thing with the golf courses and the resorts and things like that. Know your area. The better you know your area, the better you can sell the staycation to. It's just another thing. Be a specialist in your area. How easy is that? You were born and raised here. I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, I know this. There's the arch, the baseball park, Know it. That way you can book it more when people come in, or family relatives or friends, or let's say that you have this family that, well, you know what, we don't want to go to Hawaii. We want to stay in Los Angeles. Great, I can get you the W at Brentwood for next to nothing. The W for us? Yeah. At Brentwood? Between Christmas and New Year's? Yeah. Okay? No local activities. And the more you know about, the Halloween festival and the this and the that and the jazz festival, the more you know about that, the better for you. Better for you. Way to go. Let's go to the next one. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Now, staycation, you can always just stay in home, but this is a map of Arizona. And this is like a 2-hour radius map around Phoenix. What I can do 2 hours outside of Phoenix, okay? I can go to Tucson. I can go up here to Flagstaff. I can go out here to Wickenburg. That's really the western stuff out there. There are areas here that you can go to, and that's what I want you to start doing. Take that circumference circle around where you live right now and see how many resorts, how many, golf courses, how many, ballparks or activities, theme parks around you, and know that. Go to those resorts. Introduce yourself, and you say, hey, I'm a travel advisor with Archer. Do you guys ever have any specials? Yeah, we do for locals. Bing. You do? For locals? Yeah. Or yeah, we have a 40% off for Martin Luther King Day and St. Valentine's Day. We have a 45% off because it's kind of slow now. Great. I'll get you booked, and take a site inspection. Know your area. It's another area that you can start promoting and bring in inbound business. This place is famous. I mean, I'm sure David, who lives in Arizona, our BDM from Expedia, he talked about spring baseball. I used to love spring baseball here. I used to have so much fun. Really, don't ask me about those years, but it was really a lot of fun. Crazy, but a lot of fun. Okay, so, but yeah, and this is so use this idea. Do this around where you live and see what you come up with. And now you're going to email going, I have nothing in 2 hours around my house. No, come on. You do. All right? All right, let's go to the next slide. Network, get out there. Connect with the hotels, the resorts, the sales managers, the site inspectors, the tour guides around those areas, around where you live. Ask about promotions and deals, local and regional activities, and the calendar events. Every city and town's got, wow, here's our events for the month. We're going to have the Spring Mountain Festival, then the da-da-da, then the da-da-da-da. Know that, or get a calendar that lists all that. So you can add that to what your clients that are coming to your town area can do that. Or if there are people that live there that want to go do something. Get to know your area. Go in, man. If you got a Ritz-Carlton or a Fairmont, or go in and say, you know what? Here's my card. There's my IATA number. Anytime you have a site inspection, I'd love to have one. Well, great. Come by tomorrow? Great. And get a site inspection so you know what the place is like. All right? Let's go to, and tour guides. The tour guides, those people were hit really hard during the pandemic. And the local tour guides that are like in Nevada or in, let's say in Tucson or, Flagstaff, those guys got hit hard. You want to get to know them so they can cut you a rate so you can give them some business and you make commission on it. I'm just saying. How to book staycations. So travel packages, hotel, resort, car rentals, activities, tours. That's a given. Let's go to the next slide. Expand short trip offers. Okay, instead of just the weekend, make it a 3-day holiday getaway. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, really? Well, you're going down to San Diego. Well, you're leaving on Saturday. You're only going to come back right back on Saturday. Why did you make it 3 days? More commission for you. I'm just saying. I can get you into this and that, especially if you're going to San Diego. You're from Oregon, right? Well, it's going to take you, you're going to fly down. Well, it's going to take you the majority of the day to get to San Diego, and then you only have 1 day and you're going to fly back? No, come back Monday or Tuesday. There's so much to see in San Diego if you've never been there. Romantic getaway. That's a big one, okay? Oh, yeah, that is. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, I keep hitting this, right? Know your area, your region, all right? Enough said about that. Know your area, your region. Let's go to the next slide. Luxury class overnight stays. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I just said to you about China and her story about staying at the W in Brentwood, okay? This happens a lot over the holiday. You have to know your area and your region when it's in season. For example, Arizona. Arizona is in season when? The winter through the spring. In the summer, it's too hot. They're off season. Nobody goes there. That's when you can get this. So know your area when they're off season. Example, here in Los Angeles, during Christmas week, the hotels are pretty much dead because the schools are gone, the businesses are gone, and everybody's either at Universal or Disney. So the hotels downtown or the W in Brentwood, they need the business. Know that in your area. Get out there and know where that could be. And then you take advantage of it. You go there and go to the W if you have the time and you have the budget and you got great rates. And go and enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. That way you have that knowledge of what that hotel can offer. All right? Let's go to the next slide. Trip types to attract clients. Okay? Well, what are we going to do? Oh, we're in Mesa, Arizona, and I live in Phoenix. So what am I going to do? Well, let's see some types of things that I can do on my staycation. Let's go to the next slide. Spa and wellness, big time. I don't care where you are in the United States, there's a spa and wellness. I mean, unless you live in, maybe Utah, but Utah has them too. I mean, I'm talking way out in the desert area, but everywhere in the United States, there is a spa and wellness resort or place where you can enjoy this and really take advantage of it. And this is very popular right now, very popular. So know it. Know those places in your area. Okay, go to the next one. Oh, this is a given. I don't care where you go in the United States. I don't care. There is culinary experiences all over. All over. I mean, if on my Facebook feed, I get that stuff all the time. Everywhere it's like I'm going. And what's really weird, I don't know how Facebook knows this, but when I'm traveling, it'll show me places that I'm there, and it'll show me like, well, here you go. I was in El Paso, and I'm like, why am I seeing restaurants in El Paso on my Facebook thing? But like in El Paso, Texas, I was just there recently, and I was blown away by this, what they had there, and it was pretty outstanding. They had craft beer, they had different menus. I thought it was going to be boring, like Tex-Mex stuff. They're taking it to another level, and that's just in El Paso. If you go to other cities, Denver, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, it's like booming. And this is big. A lot of people just travel just for that. So know that around your area. Let's go to the next slide. A given. So know those spas, know the spa and wellness, know these places. Everywhere in the United States, or even in Europe, if you got people doing that in Europe or in Mexico, they want to break away from the kids. They want that weekend. I've had it with the kids, just like they've had it with the parents. They want to experience this. Know these places around where you live and offer this for your clients. Even in Australia, everything that I've spoken to you about locally here, I'm saying about the United States, that goes for all you agents. Australia, UK, Mexico, Colombia, you all have these things. Use it and know it. Have it in the back of your mind so when you got family members and friends coming in asking you about where they want to stay and what they want to do, you know this knowledge. Let's go to the next slide. Hiking and walking tours. This is all over the planet. I mean, here's something, one of the things about Texas, which is different from California, there's a lot of state parks. There are. I mean, every 5 minutes you run into one, okay? You have city parks, you have state parks where they do a lot of this. A lot. Now, in Texas, when I was in El Paso, they don't have a lot of, state parks, but they do have a lot of this, hiking and walking tours. They do have a lot of this. So know this, because this is really big and important, and people like to do this. And you show them that they'll do like a 4 or 5 hour walk or something great, and you experience this, ba-boom, at sunset. Yeah. And that could be anywhere on the planet right there. Anywhere. And that's an experience that your clients have, because you put them there. See? And that's a good travel advisor. Let's go to the next slide. Discover your courage. Road trip through Arizona. This is an Expedia video, but I really like this, and it kind of works on what road tripping through Arizona is like. Let's go ahead and roll it. Check it out.
Travel can be an empowering experience, but it can also be one that tests you in ways you never imagined. Being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease changed how I see the world and how I navigate it. I find road tripping is freeing. It's a way to cover a lot of ground, but at my own pace. This is what's special about slow travel. Yellow is a color of warmth to me. It's the rising sun over the desert, or its many tones hitting Cathedral Rock. It means agency and the chance to shape my own journey. There's no denying that life has thrown me its challenges. But yellow reminds me to face life with joy and curiosity. I saw some of America's most spectacular wonders and never worried about what I might encounter next. Nature is truly the best medicine. And exploring it with confidence means I can see it, and myself, at its most radiant. I'm Anne McIsaac. This is what yellow means to me.
Well, Amanda, I just have to say that is probably one of the best videos of the year. I just blew me out of the water. I mean, what a great experience of what travel is about a road trip that you have control over. Your clients have control. They can go at their own pace and enjoy all these marvels that we have offered for you, not only in the United States, but in Mexico, the United Kingdom, Australia, the planet. The planet. And, what a great story this was. I mean, a great story, but also talks about travel and getting out there and enjoying and then seeing these marvelous, marvelous locations. So I don't know. We're going to put that one up. That one we're going to mark. That one we're going to save for the end of the year. At the end of the year, we always show the best videos of the year. And that one is, I think that's one. What do you think, Amanda? Was that one pretty good?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that one was really, really good. All right, you guys. Again, if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is, boom, right there. There it is, right there. JoseL@archertravel.com. There's the phone numbers and there's the email address. If you need anything else, just give us a call. Do we have any questions or comments?
Yeah, so someone asked where you, what did they say? They said, what map app do you use?
Well, there's so many. I mean, you guys know when you'll see it tomorrow during Destination Specialists. I use the Google Maps out of the Google Chrome website, but there's Google Maps on your phone that you can use. And the reason why I like the Google Maps is that, well, first off, they're pretty easy to email to your clients, but also you can zoom in and out, and you also get satellite view. You can actually get photos of looking at that restaurant that you want. And it's really great. We've used it a lot for the last couple of years, right, Amanda? We played around with those, right? The Google Maps. Yeah.
Yeah, we have. We really like them.
And plus, when you ask for the PowerPoint, you get those maps. Yeah, so when you ask for the PowerPoints in Destination Specialist, we always email you, we email you the PowerPoint, the maps are in there for you to use. So, and we've got like the Caribbean and Mexico, there's a bunch of them that you can use, and they're really, really good, and they're helpful to you too. All right, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, everybody, well, listen, have a wonderful evening. Join us tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow's going to be fun. We're going to show you some spooky destinations that you can, I know these are around the United States, but, for you people in the United Kingdom and in Mexico, you guys celebrate some sort of Halloween also. It's a big time when people get out, and it's usually family fun. And we're going to show you some really spooky places that you can go to here in the United States. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service. That's Amanda. We're going to see Amanda on Friday, just to let you know, okay, for the giveaways. We'll see her on Friday. If you need anything, again, don't hesitate to contact us. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service. Have a wonderful night, everybody. See ya.